Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with this undeniable truth. Life is not a rehearsal. This is the real stage. You and I are living in prime time right now. Every choice we make, every step we take, is writing the script of our destiny. And while we cannot escape challenges, because life is not a bed of roses, we can certainly avoid some costly mistakes that could limit our journey. Today, I want to share with you 3 mistakes to avoid in life if you truly want to rise, shine, and leave behind a legacy that outlives you. These mistakes are subtle, deceptive, and sometimes disguised as wisdom from the crowd. But if you fall into them, they can rob you of your joy, your potential, and your destiny. So listen closely, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Mistake 1, living to please people instead of living with purpose. If you live for people's approval, you will die from their rejection. That's not just a saying, it's a reality. Too many dreams have been buried, too many talents silenced, because someone was too afraid of what will people say. Life is like a stage, and the audience will always have opinions. Some will clap, others will boo, and many won't even pay attention. But hear me clearly, the play must go on. When you spend your life trying to be a people pleaser, you become like a leaf blown by the wind. Today you're here, tomorrow you're there. You lose your authenticity, your fire, your very identity. And that, my friend, is a tragedy worse than failure. You can't please all of the people all of the time. Even Jesus, the most perfect man to ever walk the earth, was rejected, mocked, and crucified, yet he never bent his mission to fit the opinions of men. So, avoid this mistake. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into people's small expectations. Stop dimming your light so that others won't feel insecure. If your dream makes someone uncomfortable, so be it. Your dream was never meant to fit their comfort zone. Live with purpose, not for applause, because applause fades, but purpose echoes into eternity. Mistake 2, settling for less when you're built for more. Let me tell you something. Mediocrity is a silent killer. It won't stab you in the back, it won't poison your food, but it will slowly choke the greatness out of you. And the worst part? You won't even notice until it's too late. It's like sitting in lukewarm water. At first, it feels comfortable, safe, familiar. But stay too long, and you'll realize you've wasted years of your life in the shallow end, while the ocean of opportunity was calling your name. I've seen too many people play it safe, clipping their own wings before they ever try to fly. Why? Because comfort is seductive. Because fear whispers lies. Because society tells you, don't dream too big, don't take too many risks, don't step too far from the crowd. But let me remind you, a ship is safe in the harbor, but that's not what ships are built for. You weren't created to just pay bills and die. You weren't born to simply exist. You were born to live, to soar, to conquer, to leave fingerprints on history. So don't settle. Don't make the mistake of accepting crumbs when the banquet of destiny has been prepared for you. A wise one once said, shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Yes, taking risks may feel like walking on thin ice, but staying stagnant is like dying a slow death. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather fail forward than stay the same. Mistake 3, giving up too soon, when success is just around the corner. This, perhaps, is the deadliest mistake of all, quitting right before your breakthrough. How many dreams have been abandoned at the edge of success? How many lives remain unfulfilled because someone threw in the towel too early? Let me paint a picture. You're a miner digging for gold. Day after day, you swing your pickaxe, sweat dripping, hands blistered. You dig and dig, but see nothing. Frustrated, you give up and walk away. What you don't know is this: the gold was just 3 feet away. That's how life works. Sometimes the darkest night comes just before the dawn. Sometimes the storm rages fiercest right before the sky clears. And sometimes, the moment you want to quit the most is the very moment success is knocking at your door. Failure isn't the end, it's a bend in the road. As the saying goes, fall 7 times, stand up 8. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every no you hear is just leading you to the right yes. Never forget, Rome wasn't built in a day. Success is not microwavable, it's more like a slow-cooked meal. It takes patience, perseverance, and persistence. Giving up too soon is like pulling up the seed before it sprouts. You kill the harvest before it has a chance to grow. So, avoid this mistake. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on life. Because sometimes the greatest victories belong to those who simply refuse to quit. Avoid these mistakes, and you'll unlock doors you never imagined. You'll walk paths you never thought possible. You'll discover strength you never knew existed within you. Because at the end of the day, life is not about how many years you lived. It's about how much life you put into those years. Don't let fear chain you. Don't let comfort cage you. Don't let failure define you. Rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Run like the lion chasing its prey. Stand tall like the oak tree that bends in the storm but never breaks. Because you were not born to blend in, you were born to stand out. And when your final chapter is written, let it not be said that you lived a life of what-ifs. Let it be said that you lived fully, loved deeply, risked boldly, and gave the world every ounce of greatness inside you. Avoid these 3 mistakes, and you won't just exist, you'll live. You won't just survive, you'll thrive. And you won't just dream, you'll achieve. So go forth, write your story, and remember, the pen is in your hands. Let me close with this. When all is said and done, life is like a canvas, and every decision you make adds color to the masterpiece of your destiny. Some people paint in dull shades of regret, while others paint in vibrant strokes of courage and conviction. The choice is yours. Will you settle for a sketch of what could have been, or will you dare to create a masterpiece that inspires generations? Remember, the road of life is not a straight highway. It is filled with bends, potholes, detours, and crossroads. Some paths will test you, others will tempt you, but each step will shape you. Walk with wisdom, tread with courage, and never lose sight of the fact that your journey is unique. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Run your race, fight your battles, live your life. The truth is, greatness doesn't come wrapped in comfort. It comes wrapped in struggle, in sweat, in sleepless nights, in silent tears. It comes when you choose discipline over distraction, resilience over retreat, and faith over fear. And though the climb may feel steep, the view from the mountaintop will make every step worth it. So I challenge you today, rise above the noise, rise above the fear, rise above the temptation to quit. Live with purpose, walk with boldness, and keep your eyes on the horizon of possibility. For those who dare to rise, the sky is not the limit, it is only the beginning. And lastly, when your time on earth is done, may your life be like a lighthouse that continues to shine long after the keeper is gone. May your story echo with courage, your legacy breathe inspiration, and your name be remembered not for the mistakes you made, but for the lives you touched, the dreams you chased, and the greatness you unleashed. Go and live boldly, because the world is waiting for the light only you can give.